Hello and welcome to another video on the channel. So today we're talking about the fear of missing out and all the ways in which you can fear. Now I'm going to be talking particularly about my horrible stock position, but this pertains to all aspects of life. So if you fear anything, stick around because this is applicable to your situation. So a little about me if you're new to the channel. I am a dude who is in a lot of debt. I think I have a debt addiction. And also, I am somewhat agoraphobic. I really can't leave the house, have an anxiety disorder, and my goal is to travel the world just to prove that free will exists. I know that's a lot to take in, but trust me, we're making moves. So I wanted to talk about, particularly today, the fear of missing out and how it pertains to me and the stickiness, wow, of my portfolio. All right, so a little bit about me. If you didn't know, I'm in a lot of debt. Let me pull this. Wow. All right, so how many of y'all out there open up your X account? I've got an addiction to Twitter, and it's really bad. I'm really planning on going back to no surf in the near future. But for now, it's a necessary evil, and it leads to just great fear of missing out. So here you see some numbers, and these numbers represent different debts that I have. If you're new to the channel, I did a video on it. Go check it out. It explains this a little bit more, but I want to talk about this number in particular, $36,082. What does that number represent? Okay, well, this number is the amount of money that I will owe my brokerage if certain stocks fall below a certain level. And you would say, that seems like, kind of a dumb thing to do. Why would you buy stocks that are so low? It's gambling. That's what it is. I'm somewhat of a gambling addict, and I love debt. And I try to leverage debt to my advantage. And it really it's a disadvantage. All right, sorry I had to erase and get my stuff set up, so sorry for the jump cut. Let's get into an example about what I have done. Oh boy, what I have done. All right, so here's what happened. There's a stock out there called BMNR. The company is Bitmine. It is a crypto play. Oh boy, I told myself I would never touch crypto. I got captivated, all right? There was people everybody was talking about it. So I said, what could go wrong? People are smarter than me. Why not buy into it? So BMNR, it stands for, the company is Bitmine, all right? But what it stands for right now is buy more, never retire, okay? And here's what I did, all right? All right, no math is involved here, but I wanted to give you a little example. All right, so this stock here, BMNR, I said, hey, I will buy 100 shares at $45 if it is below $45 by early January, okay? And that was last fall, okay? So buying $45, 100 shares, I said I'll buy $4,500 of this stock if it's below that price in January. Seems like a good deal because they paid me $2,000 to do that, all right? Sounds cool, right? That's the premium they paid me up front. It was exciting. I was invigorated. It was like doing a shot of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It was great. Okay? I got a little bit overwhelmed with it because I saw dollar signs, and I not only sell one, I sold 4 of them. So I said, hey, pay me $8,000 and I'll buy 400 shares at $45 if it's below $45. If it's not below $45, I get to keep $8,000. All right, sounds like a good deal. What happened? What happened to this stock? Within 2 weeks of me selling it, I can't draw a line that goes down faster. Okay, the stock went straight down. All right, this is a leverage. Well, it's what we call a digital asset trust, ran by the man, the mystery, the most evil man in the world. I'm just kidding. Tom Lee, all right? So what happened was this stock dropped all the way down to literally this stock, it dropped down to like $17, okay? So I have to buy $18,000 worth of stock, and that stock is only worth 17 times 4. I did the math. If I'm forced to buy these shares, I will own stock that is worth $6,800 that I paid 18 grand for. That's a massive loss. Now, I'm still in these contracts. I'm doing what we call rolling them. Not only am I in this position for 18,000, I'm in a similar one with SoFi for over 10,000, hence the $36,000 that I will have to pay if these stocks don't recover, okay? I'm managing the strategy right now. It can get assigned early if the person on the other end of this contract says, hey, take my shares. Hence why I'm in such a sticky situation. I could be buying and realizing a loss right away and then holding the biggest piece of garbage stock ever. Worse than Enron. Worse than GameStop. Just the absolute worst stock of all time. So now you can see why I'm so stressed out about the stock market. Not only could I take these on, it could happen at any time. It's what I like to say, the bombs are going to go off and I'm going to feel them, and it's going to shake me to my core. And as long as Ethereum goes down, this stock is trading with Ethereum. And guess what causes Ethereum and SoFi to go down? Rate cuts, recessions, high oil prices, Iran. It's just bad, okay? Now, the FOMO part, I'm stuck in this scenario. I can't buy anything else because every single dollar that I save is going into a pool. So if this gets assigned, I will have the money to buy it because I did that on margin. The $36,000 does not exist. I will owe my brokerage $36,000 that I don't have, and I would have to liquidate a lot of stocks to cover that, and a lot of them are down because I'm a bad stock picker. Meanwhile, the AI trade, the infrastructure trade, is going straight up, okay? So I get FOMO. I get on Twitter. Everybody is making money except for me. And there's probably some sort of selection bias. The cream of the crop rise to the top, and I'm seeing these people, these hedge funds, they're up thousands of % this year. And my lowly little portfolio, which is supposed to bail me out of this retail enslavement, it's a prison, all right? It's a trap. I'm stuck. What do? I'm a slippery guy, all right? I'm trying to weasel my way out of this one. If I can make it out, I will survive. But what will get me out of this, ultimately what will help me get out of this, is if Ethereum goes up, Bitmine goes up, SoFi goes up, okay? There's an end to the tunnel, but they don't go up. And what I'm afraid of is when AI goes down, it brings the indexes down, and it brings those stocks down with it. It's just a domino effect of explosions. When the bombs go off, you will feel them because you'll turn to this channel and all that will stand is a pile of rust and rubble. Now, I know I said this wasn't a stock account. I know I said this wasn't a finance stock video, and unfortunately, that's what it's become. Okay, but I want to show how this is applicable to you, the viewer who is not interested in stocks. You're interested in my journey. Okay, so if you're not a stock picker, the channel is not about stocks. It's about getting out of debt. It's about traveling the world, breaking the chains that hold you, whatever they may be, okay? There's a little quote that I liked. I don't know, did I say this quote already? Comparison is the thief of joy. If I've said that already, I've done lots of takes because I've been messing up. I've got another quote for you. It's from a famous Stoic, and it's a great quote, and it'll help you when you start to compare yourself to others. Here's the quote. It is, "Don't compare yourself to others." Epictetus. I gotta say, I'm a little let down with that quote. It is, it's quite a boring quote. I felt no fire. There you have it. Don't compare yourself to others. But for real, there are lots of people out there struggling. Don't compare yourself to anyone but past you. Are you making progress? yes, then you're moving in the right direction, and we are going to move in the right direction together. But this is all just a component of what is stressing me out and giving me digestive issues. And you know what? I'm not going to let it win. Getting on the camera and venting to the world is the way that I win. And when this channel has 1 million subscribers and I'm chilling at the southernmost part of South America at the end of the world, we will look back on this video and say, wow, that rat bastard did it. He really did it. And you know what? I'm going to do it. Shoot. I'm just so grateful that I'm grateful that I have Taco Bell. That's really all I have. I'm not quite sure if this video is going to turn out, so I might reshoot it. If you see this cut of it, well, it made the cut. I'm thankful for you watching. Helps keep the light on. Slap this video with a like, and I'll see you in the next one.